to reconsider our participation in the current government of national unity is grounded on those principles: compassion, honesty, and selflessness. We know that every decision we make today will shape the lives of our children and grandchildren. Our conscience, rooted in Christian values or any religious values and the teachings of our founder, does not allow us to be complicit in lies and the destruction of this province. We are in the inheritors of her tireless work, and we cannot soil the untainted legacy of Kamagwaza Msibi. Under the current leadership of Premier Ntuli, accountability, honesty have withered. The people of KwaZulu-Natal are asking us difficult questions, and sadly we cannot answer them. This administration is a clinic of political elites, unwilling to communicate openly, treating the electorate as if they are fools. Yet these are the same people who placed us in power. We cannot continue to undermine them. A dangerous perception is that this government of unity is a government of corruption. The National Freedom Party refuses to be judged in that light. Even within the GPU, we ask questions on the behalf of the electorate, which are met with silence, arrogance, exclusion. We are sick and tired of the big brother mentality in this GPU. We are treated not as partners, but as pawns. We are being abused in this relationship, and I ask, how can we fight abuse in society when we too are victims of it? The lies must stop now. The current Premier has failed to convene any forum for a meaningful monitoring and evaluation of our interests, which were discussed during our political bilaterals when the GPU was established, either politically or administratively. We are not alone in this disappointment. We must compare our stance with Comrade Francois Rogers, the leader of the Democratic Alliance in this province. He called for a bilateral meetings amongst all 4 GPU partners to iron out our differences, yet the Premier continues to hide skeletons in the closet together with the leadership of the ANC. The truth is hidden in the 2025 Scopa Treasury Report. The 2025 Treasury Report cries out for decisive leadership. The Department of Transport, led by MEC Duma, with a staggering 34.4 billion of irregular expenditure. The Department of Health closely follows with 24 billion. The Department of Education stands with 5.7 billion. The Premier's office itself has chaos. Senior, capable civil servants are living in droves. The corridors whisper of purges and victimization. The National Freedom Party cannot and will not tolerate politicization of civil servants. Public servants must serve according to their job descriptions and not to their political loyalty. We thought we had moved beyond an era of party loyalists masquerading as administrators. We have also learned that the acting Director General is simultaneously serving as a supply chain director, a blatant violation of governance ethics. Also, that luxury trip of over 2 million to the United States is noted as well, which answers were not given to the people of KwaZulu-Natal. Gender-based violence in the office of the Premier. We cannot remain silent about the shameful incident involving Dr. Nonhlanhla Mkhize, the former Director General who reportedly suffered a physical attack in her office by Melusi Ndima, the former youth director. The United Nations defines violence against women and children, one of the most prevalent human rights violations in the world. And yet it happened in the highest office in our province. At the head of this was the 100 million rand youth fund meant to uplift young entrepreneurs. The Premier publicly promised an independent investigation into these funds were distributed. To this day, we have had nothing. Gender-based violence incidents were ignored. The beneficiaries of the youth fund remained a mystery. The Department of Education has been placed under administration by the Treasurer, MEC Rogers, empowered by Section 18 of the PFMA. Why? Because the department subverted procurement processes in awarding National School Nutrition Program tenders. The NFP was very loud to call upon the Premier to have a backbone, and he failed to do what he was supposed to do. Even the DA spokesperson, Sakile Mngadi, revealed that companies leaked to the political figures, including one previously directed by himself, the Honorable Shomuka, which he was mumbling while explaining it on national television, were beneficiaries of special needs schools across KwaZulu-Natal and are on the brink of collapse due to delayed subsidies and inadequate funding. Most vulnerable amongst are, again, the victims of greed. KZN Treasury accused MEC Duma of Transport of being riddled with corruption, a claim echoed by the Auditor General. We are talking about 34 billion in irregular expenditure, 672 million rands of questionable transport tenders, 146 million rands in unexplained contract variations. The head of department, Mr. Siboniso Mbele, has been suspended amid these allegations, yet the Premier continues to lure the electorate with empty words, repeating, we are building a capable, ethical, and developmental state. But let us speak the truth. Ayikho into eyenzakalayo. Uxhashaza abantu bakithi. Abantu bakithi are continuing to suffer under this